5, 4,
3, 2, 1.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
All right, everybody kiss somebody. Oh, no.
There we go.
All right. I didn't pay attention. Somebody probably picked up a beer or something. Right? All right. Hi, guys. How's everybody today?
Awesome crew we got on here. This is crazy.
It is crazy. All right. So, first and foremost, we want to introduce our crew. Wow. That jumped up a lot really fast.
All right.
So we want to introduce everybody here. This is the Support Bikers team. These guys have been here helping us from the beginning of this, and we want you to all meet who's behind the announcement and everything we're doing tonight. So I'm going to call them off one by one, and I will let them introduce themselves. So let's start off with the Devils.
I'm Brian. This is Heather. Our channel is Blacktop Devil. We do motorcycle road trips and plan stuff out.
Absolutely. And guys, if you want to put in the comments, put your links to your social media so people can just scroll through the comments and go to your social media. So all of you guys do that as well. Joe with the Stunt Lot.
Hey, I'm Joe from the Stunt Lot here in my dirty ass room. I'm going to be in charge of the events that are going to be going on in this thing, and man, I'm excited. This is going to be a good time.
All right. Ozarks HD Riders.
Yeah, I'm Ozarks HD Riders. Damn.
All right, guys.
I was in there typing in the chat. Sorry.
No problem. He has a YouTube channel, Instagram. Go check him out. Type your stuff in the comments so people can find you, Dan. Mr. John Maxwell.
What's up, everybody? John Maxwell. I used to have a YouTube channel until I opened this shop here, and now I just hang out behind the scenes and help plan cool events.
All right. We have one of the Baggers and Brews crew here today. So, go Beard.
Hey, what's up? Happy New Year's, everybody.
Happy New Year.
I'm Bert from the Baggers and Brews trio. We are in southern New Jersey, and Austin and George are probably in the side chat, so they're over there. But yeah, we do anything motorcycle and beer related on our channel.
Fantastic.
So thanks for having me.
All right.
I always think he says beard related.
That too.
All right, Mike, the Motorcycle Showcase.
Hey guys, my name's Mike. I'm with the Motorcycle Showcase, and our big goal is to create a social media platform that's directed just for motorcycle riders. So any help we can get is great. I'm here helping the Badgers because they helped me out so much. So I'll put all the links to our social media and our actual website in the chat. Happy to be here.
It's like Facebook for motorcycles.
Yep.
All right, G-Paw and Granny Ma.
There's G-Ma.
There's G-Paw.
We started all this tribe thing going on here.
You are somewhat responsible.
Yeah, we're behind the scenes a little bit here and there. G-Ma. Grandma Badger works mostly. I just a good-looking guy, you know.
Yeah.
Just the spokesperson.
Spokesperson, there you go.
Dirty old Badger.
Dirty old Badger. That's it.
All right. Karen from Ireland. It's late there.
Hey, yes, it's midnight here, so you're keeping me awake, guys. Thanks. I don't do any social media stuff. I can barely turn on my computer, so I'm just here to be the international element to the soiree. So, next.
All right. Yeti
Short and
Studio.
sweet.
I'm Jacob from the Yeti Studios. We're up here in Spokane, Washington, pretty far away from everybody else in this channel here. We are a media production company. We mainly specialize in podcasts, but we can do everything from video to everything.
Awesome. Well, I'm Sonny the Badger.
I'm Auntie Mama Badger.
And I'm the one that woke up one day with this crazy ass idea that we're getting ready to announce. So
Yeah, he did.
It's that time, right?
Yeah.
Man,
Let's
this
see
idea has
here.
been burning a hole in my pocket for
Burning a
months.
hole in your pocket. Well, Andy actually made us something. If I can figure out how to share it. Share screen. Entire screen. Maybe.
Just click on that.
All right. Share. And then I got to go to here. Maybe.
Everybody's seeing. All right,
There you
hit
go.
play. And there it is. Woo!
No.
I don't see anything.
Nope.
It was a big, exciting bust, is what that was.
Glad you guys practiced this.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for coming.
I'm just gonna go clean my room now.
Okay. Well, that didn't work.
And
It's the best laid plans, right? All right.
I put it on Facebook already. Go to
Uh-oh.
Facebook here.
it's on Facebook. What
I
about
can go
here?
there.
It's on
nice.
Facebook, everybody.
It doesn't matter. I'm just going to announce it. Can you guys see us?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
Yes.
All right, everybody,
All right.
1, 2, 3, say what it is.
World record.
Yeah, that was planned.
All right. We made a really cool logo. And Angie like spent 15 minutes putting animation behind it. And I'm like, let's just put the logo up. She's like, no, we can do this. I'm like, okay. So we obviously can't do it. But anyway, so everybody knows, we are planning on breaking the world record for the world's longest poker run in 2021. We are going to start in Florida on July 30th, and we are going to end in Sturgis on August 6th. It's going to be 3,200 plus miles. We don't know exact miles yet because we have not announced the route yet. That will be coming probably end of January, I'm guessing.
And that's why I got this big crew to help us out.
But all the people that we had introduce themselves, they're all behind this. They are the ones that are going to make this work. They're the ones talking to sponsors. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
No, you're
Okay.
good.
They're the ones talking to sponsors. They're the ones that are creating the routes, and they're behind all this. So that's why it was super important that we introduce you to them first. But we have never been to Sturgis, and so we've always wanted to go. And we're like, if we're going to go big.
Yep.
Or we're going to stay home. So we're like, all right. I woke up. We had done the poker run for the Cape Coral Chamber of Commerce. We did videos on that. And when we did that, one morning I just woke up and I was like, I bet there's a world record for poker run. I wonder what it is. And I literally ran in, typed it up, looked it up. And then Angie was gone, so I couldn't even tell her. So I literally called mom and dad and told them, and then I called John Maxwell and said, hey, what do you think? Remember that morning, John?
Yeah.
He talked to you before he talked to me.
Yeah, I didn't know that was part of the story. I feel so honored.
You were the
rest
second
of the
person I
story.
called, John.
So, see where I rank?
So, hey, what is the current record? I see a
the
question
current
in the
record
comments.
is 3,123 miles.
Okay.
It is not in the United States. It is in the UK. So that would be another record for the US. And it was set, I want to say like 5 or 6 years ago.
Okay.
So it's
All right, so we got
definitely due
So we're
for
going to take it back.
yeah, America,
The one thing
America.
about taking it back is I don't know if it's ever been here. So we might just be.
We're going to bring it here to the USA.
USA, 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 USA.
Oh, we really got to cut out drinking during these live streams.
I haven't even started yet.
So, all right, we got people in the comments. If you're getting on here, we'll bring up some people asking questions and stuff. I know you guys have a lot of them. As always, if you've not been on one of our lives before, each and every one of you are important to us. We want to know who you are. We want to know where you're coming from. If you're on supportbikers.com, Put in hashtag support bikers under the comments. If you if you're on YouTube, you have your own station, you have your own business, whatever it is, and you're a biker, let us know what it is so we can help you out. And you want to get ready to put there's some comments there that you can throw up.
There's a ton of comments. How am I going to find them all? There's a ton of comments.
So if you're just coming on here, because we're 10 minutes in now, we just announced that we are going to be doing the world record poker run.
Should we try to put up the video?
No.
I mean, you could try, but it may not work.
Yeah.
And you were looking at our crew that we're so thankful.
So real quick, you put the event up on Facebook, right?
It
So
is.
we have an event that we just put live on Facebook. So you can go on there and click you're going, so you can keep up with all the updates. Have you launched the website yet?
What website is up and going?
Okay, so we just launched the website. So you can go to worldrecordpokerrun.com and it'll take you to support bikers to a page that is completely dedicated to the World Record Poker Run. It is up and live.
Did we lose Dan?
I think we did. Anyway, also you can go on there and give us suggestions, comments. I mean, we want you guys to do this with us. So when we go to Sturgis, what's better than saying I went to Sturgis with all my friends? So we can all have a great time, break the world record. We're going to have a charity aspect to this. We'll be raising money for charity. So we can do a ton of good with this, guys, and just have an absolute blast. So we're excited. I came up with this idea in August.
We've been sitting on this.
So we have been sitting on this since August, guys. It has been really hard to keep it a secret.
And this crew since October when we announced it to them and said, hey, do you guys want to do this? Because we cannot do this without you. So.
And all of them agreed. So they're all as crazy as we are.
Okay, so we're going to have, right now we've got Bert from Baggers and Brew and we've got Brian from Blacktop Devil. Those two right now are working on a route because we need to hit X amount of miles and we're going to do it in 7 days. And we're going to have different stops. So the two of them are working on that map for us and we want to involve you guys as well. So if you go on the website to supportbikers.com, you'll see a little tab that says World Record Poker Run. Click on that and you'll see where it talks about the route. And if you have an idea or a suggestion, please let us know what that is. We want to hear your feedback on that. So those two, thank you guys for helping with that.
Absolutely.
Karen's become our secretary, helping us out behind the scenes, keeping us in order and organized. So thank you so much, Karen.
No
Jacob is going to help me with all the marketing stuff. And then I've got Justin. I saw Justin in the comments. So Justin Hughes is with Right Apart. He has been a part of the crew with us since May as well. So thank you, Justin, for helping out and letting everybody know about the event. I think Dan might be trying to get back in. Hold on just a second.
Hold, please.
Come in. Bring Dan back here. Hey, Dan.
All right.
I'm back.
And then we've got Mike with the Motorcycle Showcase who jumped in later on. I'm like, we need help. We need some extra help. So thank you, Mike, for doing that. He jumped right in and said, I'll help out with the sponsorship portion of it. So if you guys on the website, there's going to be a place where it says sponsors and you can inquire. So you're helping Mike out when it comes to finding sponsors for the event. So if you know of a business out there or an individual that would like to help support the event, please let us know. And Joe with the Stunt Lot is going to help us with the events locations where we end up at. We're looking at doing some meetups with everybody. So when we stop and do our poker card pool, I don't know, we got to work out the details. Then we're going to have Joe's going to be in contact with those stops and making sure that they take care of everything for us. So thank you for that. And Max, you want to tell us
Where's the first stop?
what we're doing? How you're helping us out?
So the first stop, it just so happens, is a great distance from Central Florida to Columbus, Georgia, at Maxwell's Motorcycles. That is literally the only bit of the route that we have worked out so far is day one.
Got to start somewhere. Might as well be day one.
That's it. Well, and we know the destination. That's where we're at. We know the last day where it ends and the first day where it stops. So.
Yeah, so for
I'm
all
excited.
of us that haven't been to see his
Shop?
his own garage, his shop, you guys will get a chance to do that. We're excited.
I'm
So,
looking for questions. So you keep talking. You're doing great.
am I doing great?
Yes.
I see Gary Raven on here. I see Dirty D's on here. So a lot of other new motor bloggers out there. This is Support Bikers. This is for everybody. So, if you want to volunteer and help out, we're going to need it.
I'm sorry, but this is hilarious. I got to put this one up.
Okay.
Oh man, we might need to bring a portable generator.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's good.
That's what we could do.
That
we
wins
can
the
come up,
comment war for the night. I just got to say that
Thank
was
you,
perfect.
Lee.
Yes.
but that just gave me a really cool idea. We can make a trailer for a live wire and hook up a diesel electric generator to it, so we can get 1,000 miles out of a live wire.
Oh, dick.
I'm sure the Harley Tech can figure this out. We have an on-team technician. How do we go wrong?
Yeah.
That is definitely not how long rides with me works, for the record. I will leave your ass on the side of the road.
I'm tipping.
So this means you're not volunteering for the support ride side of things?
Yeah, ride with me does not give you
Free repairs.
He muted himself mid.
I'm seeing what you put right now. So Toby Northern, who's been helping us out as well. Big shout out, Toby. He's been telling everybody about it. You're freaking awesome, man. I can't tell you that enough. So he told me about the event, and it's not linking to the right place. So that's what I'm doing. You get to talk.
Okay.
Now.
All right. She's going to fix that. So more technical difficulties. We're not in charge of tech for this trip. Just so everybody knows, you're safe. We're just doing the social media stuff here behind the scenes. So,
Just to recap real quick.
yes,
It's July 30th. We're leaving, and August 6th, we're arriving in Sturgis, correct?
yes. And if everything works out properly, the 29th, we'll have like a big party the night before, where people can come, meet, greet, have a couple drinks, whatever, and then of course leave the next morning. So if everything works out properly, that would kind of be the ideal situation for us that night.
And you think the starting point's gonna be the Port Charlotte, Fort Myers area somewhere?
Yes, it'll be right in this area somewhere. We've already had a couple that want to do it and don't even know much about it. So we're going to reach out to. We got 4 or 5 really good choices. So now it's a matter of which one wants it worst. I mean, that's where we're at now. All right, 5 people want it. So which one wants it the worst? So I did see a question here. What kind of party? Good, get hammered and go on a long ride. Whatever you want to do.
We are not responsible for anything that occurs during, on, post, pre, all on the moon, off the surface of the earth. Responsible for what you do. It's all on you.
So ideally, and like I said, a lot of this is still coming. I'm going to kind of give you a timeline. We expect to have a full route by the beginning of February. By March 1st, registration will open. May 31st, registration will close. And when we close registration, it's closed. There's no day of signups, nothing. About 2 or 3 weeks after that, the welcome packages will go out, which will have like your specific lanyard, your t-shirt, all the stuff that's specific just to being in the ride will go out, and you'll have it probably 3 to 4 weeks before the actual event. So I can't express enough, guys, if you want to be in the ride, you've got to get in that window, because we don't have the capacity or the want to have to do a bunch of signups and preparation the day of the ride. We plan on being done with all of that a couple weeks beforehand so that we're ready to give you guys the most kick-ass experience traveling across the country with however many of our best friends we can give you. And we can't if we're focused on all that little stuff that needs to be taken care of before.
All right, so if you're just jumping on here, because like numbers keep going up and down, we just announced that we're gonna do what?
World record poker run.
We're gonna get better at that too.
Well, maybe like a 3 count might help a little bit, not just one of those. What?
Well, a lot of the details are going to be on the website. So if you go to Facebook, if you're on Facebook and you go into the event on the Badgers and the Biker Lifestyle, you're going to see a link to supportbikers.com. And we've even got a special link that goes right to the page that's specifically about the World Record Poker Run. It's going to have like a calendar of events. So for each month. So January, February, March, April, May, June, July. So those of you on the screen, we want to add whatever you guys are doing too. So let's say Brian and Heather decide that they're going to go live and do an event, or let's say they put a video together about it. We're going to put it on that calendar. And then that way, when people go to the website, they can see the updates and see, oh, they did a video on it. I can click on that video and go check it out. Or, oh, they're going to have this live, so I can set a reminder to go check it out. So anything that's going on is going to be updated on the website itself, so you can go there and check it out. We'll update within the group, the Facebook, the event itself. And then we have a couple of groups in there too, Facebook groups that'll be on. But everybody you see on the screen right now is going to have information about it too, to help you guys find out more information about the event.
Absolutely. One other thing that we wanted to do, and we were going to tell you guys about this before we actually started the whole live stream, but we didn't get to it, but I'm still going to do it. So I have a question for each one of you, so I'm going to ask you specifically. And that question is, what was your first thought the moment that we told you about this? So I'm going to start with Dan at Ozarks HD Riders, and I'm going to work my way around just because we're really curious. I mean, besides, he's completely insane. Why is he calling me?
Because we're going to win another world record. That's why.
There it is. I like it. I like it.
There you go.
All right. What is Blacktop Devil? What you got, buddy?
The beard's giving me crap about what I'm drinking. What
was your first thought?
My first thought was awesome. My butt's going to hurt, but it'll be totally worth it.
Look, scars, I mean, what is it? Cuts heal, bottle heal, chick dig scars, something like that. Maxwell.
Definitely how much I was going to be able to do with this. I think when you called me, I was, bikes deep, crazy. Still kind of am, but it is winter time in Georgia. As winter as Georgia gets. But yeah, so I saw some questions too about whether I'm riding to Sturgis or not. And that was kind of my first thought. It's like, okay, am I going to be a stop or am I going to jump in and do this ride? And I still don't know.
Both. Do both. You got to do both.
Yeah, I've been thinking pretty regular on how I can pull that off. But
think about this. This is that once in a lifetime trip to Sturgis with all your buddies.
You
that's
can
right.
do it, John.
Yeah, that's how I feel about it. I've never been to Sturgis either, and I've always, like, how do you get there? Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, I want to.
All right, DeBeard.
I want to know, you got to throw Miriam on the back, John. You gotta put her on the back and have her
What's he
go
gonna do
too.
with the kids?
Oh yeah, right.
Find somebody for
Sidecar.
Yeah, like I haven't fully announced this very well, but Marion's also due with baby number 4 in about 6 weeks. So
Oh,
yeah.
boy.
It's like,
Yeah, they're
Congratulations.
congratulations, John. All I hear
well,
is,
thanks.
"Oh."
Yeah. Well, that's all I feel is oh.
Congratulations, man.
Yeah, so needless to say, Marion won't be coming, and that might be part of the problem as to me getting out there too. The little tiny babies, they're harder to get away from than the big kids. So
Right.
we'll see.
The beard.
You want my honest answer?
Yes.
I thought you were crazy. Before this last meeting we had, just thinking about all the moving parts to this, I didn't think it was possible. But after talking to you this last time and get some of the details, it is possible. And I think it'll be a, awesome ride.
Anything is possible when you put in 14 to 16 hours a day on it.
That's true.
Mike.
Oh, first thing I thought was just like Bert said, I'm doing a small poker run here, and you want to do this? That's crazy. But the second thought I had was, how the hell do I fly down there and rent a bike so that I can join you? And I'm working on it. We're trying. So
Awesome.
we'll see.
No, the Stunt Lot.
My first thing was I'm still experiencing my first initial reaction, and that is just this unbearable wave of just anticipation and excitement. And then I immediately switch over to logistics. How's this is going to work? We're going to do this. We're going to go from there. We're going to need this number of people. How many people is actually going to be reasonable enough for the ride? Are we going to have leaders? This, that. My mind has just been going nonstop since you told me. And then I've literally not stopped shaking since.
Okay. Grandma, Grandpa. You guys were my first call.
I was the first call. I think when you said it, we just got finished with the poker run for Cape Coral.
We weren't even finished with it. We were still in the middle of it.
And then I thought, after you said we were going to Sturgis, wouldn't that be cool if we ended up in Sturgis? And then I thought, well, we always wanted to go, so this will be. I mean, we won't be riding, but we'll be following.
Yep, we're gonna have a tail car for sure. Karen.
Well, I'm Irish, so my first thought was this is going to be fucking epic. Because we just get ideas and we run with them. We don't ask how, why, where, when. We just run. So I literally can't wait. It's going to be such great crack. Which means Irish for fun, by the way. Not.
All right. Jacob.
My first thought was, how am I going to ride my bike from Washington State down to Florida and then ride it up to Sturgis and back to Washington and not have my legs fall off?
We'll give you a pass for shipping it this time.
What's the level above iron butt? Is it diamond? Is it platinum? Like, is there levels of this? Is this like a triple platinum level iron keister
titanium?
So I can tell you what Mama Badger's first reaction was when we finished the poker run we're working on right now. That was literally what she said.
Yes.
And then she's like, no way, because we were pretty stressed out about that poker run. So she was a no from the get-go.
We're stressed out. We were just in it. We were just doing it.
So see what never giving up gets you? You eventually convince her that it's a good idea.
Yeah.
All right. I'm looking for it. Any of our crew, do you guys have any comments, any questions, anything you want to add to this? Yeah.
I guess from my standpoint is that if you've got an idea for something to do at one of the events, I'm all ears. And then I'm just excited to get this thing on the road and let's get this going.
There you go. I like it.
Yeah, same thing. If somebody knows somebody that is willing to sponsor this, give me a shout, because I'm talking to a couple people now, but if anybody out there has any ideas, let me know.
I got a few people I'm going to check on for sponsors.
Good.
I'll let you know, man.
Thank you.
So, guys, ultimately, the goal here is all the money that is brought in, we will pay for costs first, and whatever's left over is going to go to a charity. So this isn't a money-making event for any of us. It is literally what costs we have, and everything else is going to charity. We do not know that charity yet. So if you have a charity suggestion, go to worldrecordpokerrun.com and give us your suggestion. We're still checking those out and figuring that out, but it will go to charity. So we'll be able to do a lot of good on this trip as well.
Which we talked to some other people that I think can help us with the charity. Excited for that.
I'm looking at it. Yes, Steve and Carrie. Yes, just register before the deadline. Guys, March 1st to May 31st. That's your deadline anytime in there. I will tell you this. We're going to, once we have our route mapped, we are going to reach out to the areas we're staying in and try to get some hotel blocks. When we do, we'll tell you about them. You'll be responsible for booking them, paying for them, all of that. But we'll try to get discounts for people coming in to that area. So anything we can do to help you out with that, we will do for sure. So as that comes available, we will definitely let you know on the route there. As far as Sturgis goes, when we pull into Sturgis the 6th, everybody is on their own. So, make sure you have, place to stay, everything set up for Sturgis. But we will try to set up blocks, like I said, along the route. Any other questions?
Grandpa had a question.
Yes.
Grandpa.
Well, I was thinking, you have, since the money's actually going to charity and you're cutting it off at a certain point, you might want to have, other guys pick up that point from there and register people to go possibly to, add more money to the charity.
So our solution for that, I think, because we need to have people doing the run itself from beginning to end. Normally when you do a poker run, people don't jump in the middle of it, is to have meetups. So everybody you see on the screen, and then whoever else wants to do a meetup with us at a location, is Brian, are you waving to us? Then you get to meet them. And at that point, if you want to help out and donate to go towards our charity, I'm sure we're going to come up with a lot of fun options and things that we can do too to help raise money.
The goal is to make it as interactive as possible for you guys, to get something out of it as well. And of course, raise money. So what that looks like, we still, honestly, guys, we don't know yet. We were waiting for, the big thing we've been waiting on is the Guinness Book of World Records. They are not incredibly fast at anything. So as all of this comes out, we will share it with you guys as we figure it out for sure.
So Dave and Andrew's Adventures, looking to Run for the Wall. They do it every year, and watch their video. Thank you. Go
Absolutely.
check. Yeah,
we'll check it out.
Check it out.
I know Bell's Rides is having on the 8th, they're having a big run for Back the Blue up in Sturgis. So anybody going that wants to hit that one up on the 8th, I definitely recommend it. We will have her on here at some point so she can talk about that as well.
We talked to her a couple of days ago, so she's going to be helping out. So Brian and Bert, if you need route suggestions and stuff, Belle's up for helping out with that. But we'd like to help promote her event too.
Perfect.
Who getting Guinness to come? That would be all of us. That's one of the expenses we have in our budget, is to have an official here.
Actually,
and that is not cheap, just so you know. But yes, the plan is to have an official here, make it all official in Sturgis, because, like I said, how cool would it be to pull into Sturgis for the first time ever and have broken a world record? So,
all right, if you're just jumping on here, what are we doing? 3, 2, 1.
Wow.
World record poker run.
Another 10 times, guys, and we've got this.
3, 2, 1.
So anyway, so that that's more understandable for everybody, we're going to have a world record poker run for motorcycles from Florida to Sturgis in 2021. So we are super excited to get out on the road, break a record, raise some money for a good cause, and we get to ride across country, at least 3,200 miles, with some of the coolest people and our friends. I mean, I don't know of a more epic trip I could come up with.
And everybody that's watching, you get to be part of it somehow, some way.
Right.
If you want to volunteer, if you want to meet up, if you want to help out.
Yes, Throttle Fiend
All
is
about
right. This
sport
is
bike.
a once in a lifetime thing. I don't know that I could go through trying to set this up again. Although people have been saying, you know, maybe this should be an annual thing. I don't think so, people. You have no idea of the torment that it takes
Hey,
to put this
if
on.
you've done it once.
You hush. And then extra 1,000 miles is nothing. That's true. You guys can do an iron butt on the way back from Sturgis.
So I've seen some of you saying you want to meet up. Maybe you don't make it all the way to Florida, but you're already headed there. I know Amanda and Tim were on here talking about meeting up with us at some point. That's the cool part. I mean, we'll have it mapped out. You guys are going to know where first, second, third, fourth, all the stops are, and be able to just meet us there and maybe ride with us some of the way, whatever you guys want to do.
All right. What's this? JP Cycle sponsors and stop an Iowa store. Okay. So, yeah, we don't know exactly which direction we're going, other than we're going to Georgia. From Georgia on, we don't know what we're doing. The Badgers. What is the cost for registering?
Where's Iowa? Iowa.
Iowa. It's up north. It's north from here.
Everything's north from
Up here
here.
in Cornland.
So, Toby, we do not have that exactly worked out yet. We're still working out the details on that, but it's a 7-day trip, so it's not going to be like your average poker run that's $20. It's going to be a little more than that for sure.
It'll be affordable.
It'll be affordable. I mean, I think for 7 days, it'll definitely be affordable. So, absolutely. Coming through my backyard.
Ah.
Yeah. All right, guys, what other questions do we have to our crew?
Bob and Tam, they're YouTubers. I said that Bob and Tam's Excellent Adventures. You guys are YouTubers and you're traveling all the time. Come on down, join us. What is this?
It says if it were an annual event, it would need to start in a different part of the country.
Yeah.
Agreed. So next
I'm good
year,
with that.
you do it.
All right, well, let's go.
Next year's event starting at false neutral's place of origin.
I agree. To travel, be someplace else. Somebody else can do it.
The Cat House, Arkansas, for sure.
Jeff's on here, so Jeff owns the Cat House in Arkansas. Everybody, if
you are on the list of considerations. So you know, it's not that we don't want to go anywhere in particular or do. It just has to make sense for you know however many people. We don't even know how many people. It could be 40. It could be 400. We don't know. So it has to make sense for all of us to travel.
Yeah. But thank you, because we'll definitely,
I mean, when we originally started this
Brian,
idea out, we were going to cap it at, you know, maybe 50 to 100 people. We decided to let everybody go because we'll be spread out, right? It's not going to be like a big pack riding together. It's a poker run. You'll get there when you get there, but we'll tell you where to get to and what way we're taking there. So you will be responsible for yourself. But we wanted everybody that wants to be a part of a world record to have the ability to say, I set a world record going to Sturgis in 2021. The added bonus is it's 2021 and 2020 can kiss our ass.
There you go.
So, what
Okay.
a great year to break a record.
All right. So on Facebook, facebook.com. I don't know if you want to put it in there. Facebook.com /
The dragon.
follow the Badger. Just
Okay.
go in the comments.
Oh,
on
you want it
StreamYard.
on?
Go in here. Type
All right.
in facebook.com / follow the Badger. In the events section is the actual Facebook event itself. And I was just looking, and we've had 286 people reach. We need 8 responses. So help us out. You guys can all help us out that's watching this. If you'll go on and either be interested or going on there
And
and
share it
hit
with
that
all the bikers
share,
you know.
that would be awesome. And we can spread the word and get it out there. Even my crew on the TV.
Yes, Toby, you're right. The route is is definitely going to have an effect. But the truth of the matter is, I mean, to do the whole thing, you have to be willing to come to Florida and then be able to leave from there and take the whole route to have finished the entire poker run and set that record.
God ask you for going through Little Rock. Yeah, we're still mapping out. So even though we've been thinking on this for several months, we really only in the past couple weeks have started putting this together. That's why we're opening it up for everybody that's watching to help us out. So we're still taking feedback. So any feedback you guys have, let us know.
To be a part of the world record, yes, a rider would have to go start to finish every day. And then at the card stops, of course, pull your card, because this will be a regular poker run. So there will be a winner. There'll be cards pulled. So yes, in order to be part of, to have set the record, right? I mean, honestly, you could buy a ticket and not show up, and you're going to get the T-shirt and all, but you wouldn't be a part of the record. So yes, you need to do that.
We lost Joe the Stunt Lot. He said computer said you're done with the internet for the day.
So everyone's first service is free at Maxwell's Motorcycles. All of a sudden, we get a message from Maxwell. My computer has kicked me off. I can no longer be on.
That's about right. Everything's going really fuzzy over here. I don't know what happened. It's weird.
We'll send donations.
Right? Yes, you're true, Toby. This seems like the perfect challenge for Wit and Moto Blonde and the Go Girl.
Girls, where are my biker chicks? Come on. Got Karen and Mom so far and Heather on the back. I need some more people.
Has anyone called
Preparation age? I like that.
I was thinking monkey butt. Don't they make like a monkey butt powder? That would be a great sponsor.
It's a good one, Roy. Love it.
So honestly, guys, what it's going to take is, what do we figure out? An average of 450 miles a day, something like that. Some days are going to be longer, some will be shorter, so we can do some stops along the way. But I mean, guys, you're talking 500 miles a day. So it's not killer. It's not, the 1,000 mile day. So you can make it, I swear.
My wife's down.
All right. So Sprinkles is coming. Salty, you staying home or?
Awesome.
Keep in mind, 500 miles is not bad, but just remember you got to do that for 7 days in a row. So
right.
If you can't do that, maybe really think about that before you get involved.
It's not going to be super easy.
No.
Right, but when you're done, guys, I mean, like I said, that's what I keep going back to, is the fact that I can say I went to Sturgis, I did $500 miles a day for 7 days, broke a record. I mean, there's just so many pieces to it to say, you accomplished. I mean, you will feel accomplished once you hit Sturgis.
There'll be a freaking party at the end.
7 days there, 14 back, whatever.
Absolutely.
Calling into work saying, my butt's not allowing me to come back home. Literally.
Salty and Sprinkles are coming. We're in. All right. You know, I thought about that. I mean, guys, so many things have ran through my head on this. I thought about making it like an epic ride where we hit, because I saw somebody ask about doing the tail of the dragon and all. It just isn't viable for this many riders to do something like that. So we got to think of time, safety, everybody. On the way back, I would say hit all that stuff if you're coming back this direction. But on the way there, I don't see how it's possible. The truth of the matter is, I mean, depending on how we have the card pulls, we've talked about having card pulls in the morning. If we did that, then you guys could ride the tail and show up at 3 a.m. at the hotel, and it wouldn't matter to us as long as you're up in the morning to pull a card.
Right.
So that may be possible once we figure out the route. I don't want anybody to miss anything. It's just not possible for us as the world record group to set that up. But you're welcome to do that if you can fit it into the time frame of the poker run.
Right. Hey, Sonny, check backstage.
Okay.
Somebody's trying to pop on here with us.
I don't see anybody.
No?
1, 2, 3. We don't have 10 on.
Joe's the only one, but I don't see him trying to get back on.
It doesn't say anybody's trying to get on. Tell them to try again if you know who it is.
Okay.
All right.
Wonder if your Vespa will make it. It may, but you're going to be one of the 3 in the morning people. All right. Do you have an idea?
Of how long, maybe?
How long? How low? I'm not exactly sure. Tell us again, Maurice, what your question is. I'll be happy to answer it for you.
It will be a 7-day event. We can say that. We know for sure we're going to meet the day before. So we take off July 30th. So the 29th will be a meetup here in Florida the night before. So we can all get together and have a powwow.
Have a party.
Maurice got back to it. He finished that. He's asking, do you have an idea of how many hours a day that would work out to? The 500 miles or so a day. That's what he was asking.
Depends on how long you take for breaks and eating, and probably 8 to 10 hours, honestly. By the time you stop and eat, get gas. It depends on how fast you ride. Do you take the highway back? You know what I mean? There's just so many pieces to that.
Yeah, it's important to note that this is a poker run. You're only required to be at the stops. It isn't necessarily a ride together or anything like that. If you want to take a 2-hour lunch and keep going later, then that's totally cool. It isn't a big pack ride from Florida to Sturgis.
And honestly, I wouldn't want it to be a big pack ride from Florida to Sturgis.
It would take considerably longer that way. It would take all 24 hours of each day to actually.
Without riding super hard, you could do it in about 10 hours, 500 miles. Roughly, it depends on if you're taking 2-lane, 4-lane, whatever you're doing, but generally you average about 50 miles an hour. So, especially on 2-lane, if you're riding 4 most of the time, you could do 55. And that includes stops and everything. So just a kind of a ballpark there for you.
So, that's it. We'll meet you guys. We'll meet up there. Like I said, if we can work it out correctly, maybe we'll have some long days where it's 600 or 700 miles, but then we have a short day where it's 200 to 300 miles. I don't know how that's going to work out exactly yet.
That's in Brian and Bert's court.
That's right. But hopefully, we will have it where it works for everybody. All right, what else do we have? Portion of the night. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
I would love to see part of Route 66 on there.
Mm-hmm.
I just, like I said, I don't know what's viable at this point. And the other thing is we have to plan on having a good place to land every night too. So that's also going to dictate the route that we take. We've got to have, like I said, I don't know how many. If we got 400 riders, then we need a place that has 400 hotel rooms. So that kicks out a lot of small towns. So all that stuff's gonna be factoring into everything we do. Oh, that was the hours one. All right.
Anything else you guys see backstage?
Yeah, is there anybody? Yes, there is. George. Hi, George. Sorry.
George popped in. Yay!
All right,
What's
guys.
happening?
So we have one more member to introduce. I'm going to have him introduce himself. George, tell us about yourself, your channel, and everything.
I'm George from Baggers and Brews. I'm part of the trio with Bert and Austin, who's over there in the side chat, and we do lots of riding, more drinking, and plenty of rallies. That's our channel.
All right. Still working out the details. All right.
How
Well, welcome.
hard? How hard was it for you guys to keep this a secret?
It was tough to keep it a secret. And I think after the initial meeting, I think I texted Brian almost immediately, and I was like, these guys are crazy.
Yeah.
Wait, you texted Brian before you texted me?
Oh yeah. You weren't on the call.
Whoops.
The love.
Well, so, now that we've heard kind of the consensus, I knew when I originally thought it up that it was a crazy idea, but I also believed that it was doable, right? So the crazy ideas are always the best, right?
Yeah. It'll work.
And so then you're crazy along with us right
Yeah,
now.
yeah, absolutely. You've just pointed the finger. It's that thumb finger thing, right? Thumb's pointing back at you now.
We're all crazy.
I thought we were crazy when we headed off to Texas to break the world record, but sure enough, man, we rode there and back 7 days and broke the record. So,
amen.
Yeah, can
So,
do it.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I just woke up one morning and thought this would just be a really cool idea, and I'd love to do it. And then I tried to figure out if it was doable.
You still keep picking up every morning.
It's doable, son.
I do. I wake up every morning going, yeah, I can do this.
Justin's hilarious.
Oh, let's
Too
see.
far south it needs to start for me and not enough time to do it. I'm retired yet. Darn, Bill. I'm sorry, but if you can help us, just get the word out, tell everybody about it, and follow along because we're all going to be doing videos and things about it, so you'll get to at least be part of it with us.
Well, I think that's another piece that I'm pretty excited about this is I imagine we're going to have a bunch of moto vloggers, content creators. So if you can't make it, you'll be able to follow your favorite channel and watch what they're doing, right? So even to like updates, we're going to do videos to update you guys. So follow along with the adventure of as we get sponsors, we'll announce them. As we create routes, we'll announce them. Guys, this is kind of like starting from scratch. We just got the basis. So you guys get to like be a part of the entire process without all the extra work. So congratulations to you.
All right, one more time.
What's the current record?
Okay.
31:23 in the UK.
Record for what? What are we doing? 3, 2, 1.
World
record.
I really think y'all are getting worse at that. I can't be a part of it, so I'm not in that. I'm just over here muted.
Big time.
I saw John's lips moving. I think he tried there.
It's getting worse.
Yeah.
He just wanted to look like he was doing it.
That's true.
Absolutely. Guys, the possibilities for different pieces to this are just endless. I mean, every day I wake up with something new that we could do this or we could do that, and then Angie's like, no, we can't. But every day it's something new.
I saw somebody mention in the side chat, and it was a good idea. Have we thought about reaching out to Law Tigers?
So yes, they are one of the ones on the list. I mean,
there's Russ Brown as well, which we've got personally a contact with the Russ Brown, so we'll reach out to them. But yeah, whoever's got contacts and connections with the Law Tigers, anybody that you think would be a good sponsor.
Honestly, we're gonna reach out to everybody we can figure out how to get a hold of.
Yeah.
Help Mike out.
Harley, Indian, Honda. I mean,
I have
whatever.
a list of potential things that I've been thinking of for the last 2 weeks. Hotel chains. I mean, like snack food companies, anything like that. So I have that list, but I just got to get. It's the holidays. It kind of struck at the wrong time, so I'm waiting until Monday, and then I'll start reaching out more
Well,
aggressively.
Coca-Cola, Jack Daniels. I mean,
Yeah,
Budweiser,
whoever.
the money. There's lots of businesses that have money to spend on stuff like this, and the beauty is it's the first of the year, so they're planning on what to spend their money on this next year.
Exactly.
So, sponsor possibilities are endless.
Mm-hmm.
And they're looking for events like this to sponsor.
Yeah, something unique and interesting and different. I think that would pique my interest. So,
as I told everybody here, if you're watching, don't think in the box, think outside the box. You just never know who's out there that would be interested in connecting with us bikers.
Right. So on Two and Go said moto gear prizes at the stops. Possibilities are endless. What the winner gets at the end, I've got a few ideas of what I would like to see. So I'm working on that. Like I said, yeah, Slim Jim. Absolutely. I mean, it's
Perfect.
it's
Yeah.
endless.
Yeah.
Anybody that wants
Steven,
to touch the biker
Do you
community.
know anybody with Slim Jim? If so,
and I think that's key too. If somebody knows somebody where you can get in, that's really important. So if somebody knows somebody, let us know.
Yeah, give us their information. We'll reach out to them and see if it's something they're interested in. That's kind of what the webpage and all is built for. If you notice, we didn't say this was the Badgers or John Maxwell or Baggers and Brews or any of our poker run. This is the Support Bikers poker run. This is for all bikers. Doesn't matter what you ride, just that you ride. So any help, any suggestions, we will happily take them and do our best with them.
Banquet beer.
What?
What is
Somebody's drinking a beer?
Coors, the banquet beer.
All right.
Salty and sprinkles.
Look at that. Ozarks HD Riders gave us $10. There's a $10 raise, guys.
The first $10.
Gotta start somewhere.
Thanks,
Toby, in order to help avoid flooding your email, Instagram, or Facebook Messenger, do you want to put out a point of contact list on who's running each board?
So when you go to the website and you fill out the forms, those forms are dedicated to specifically what it is. So that will be filtered to the appropriate person at that time.
That way we can sort out all because we get a ton of spam. It just happens. I mean, I get a ton of spam as it is. So we'll kind of look through them, make sure they're legit, and then pass them on to whomever they need to go to.
So supportbikers.com/World Poker Run is going to be the go-to for everybody. So we've got one central location that we can delegate from there.
This, guys, is a moving target too. So as we finalize stuff, we will let you know. But things could change. None of it is set in stone except we're starting in Florida, stopping in Georgia, and stopping in Sturgis. That is all that is set. So everything else is kind of open game, and we know how many miles we gotta break. We don't know how many miles we're gonna do yet. So just because we got to break 3123, we could do 3,500 if the route leads us to that, if that makes sense. So until we have the exact route, we're not going to know exact mileage. Any other questions, guys?
Bert's party planning. He just offered my place up for a stop in Jersey.
Yeah. I knew you could do it, Bert. Find us a place.
We got a place in Nebraska as well.
And Missouri.
You don't want to come in here.
As long as you're not allergic to chihuahuas.
I know one thing I'm excited about because I haven't got to meet meet you guys, except for who? My parents and John in person. I cannot wait to meet you guys.
Was I the only one that was like my parents and John? It's like she was disappointed or something.
Yeah. Sorry, Queenie.
And John. I mean, come on. Sorry, John, man. I enjoyed meeting you.
Well, to be fair, I did put you guys to work when y'all came to meet me. It's a lot going on.
It was. I know it was fantastic.
It was fun.
We enjoyed it. Anything,
It was away from here.
and we got to help somebody, somebody start something new, right?
Yeah.
So for us, that's like the thrill of it. Oh, Kobe Northern, referring to anyone riding up to them in New Jersey for a beer fest road trip.
Hell, bring it.
They are down.
We are a beer fest.
Let's go.
We want you guys to introduce us to some beers because we haven't found one that we liked. So I can't wait.
They have Yingling down there, don't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
There you go. It's a start.
I think I've had Yingling though.
Tom Oliver,
When's this?
when is this? So, Tom, it is going to be July 30th to August 6th. So it's basically a 7-day run. July 29th, we're hoping to have like a big kickoff event the night before. And then 7 days on the road with hopefully hundreds of our new best friends, where we can all ride, eat, have a good time, break a world record, and have an experience that we'll tell our grandkids about.
So I know Mary's on here. Mary, are you still on here, girl? Geared Raven, I'd love for you to come down here and be part of this and help out.
So the hungry one said,
Mr.
yes, hundreds. Yes, that would be so cool. I mean, the more the merrier, for sure. So, they're still.
This is turning out to be really expensive, guys. I might be out. I don't know.
And I thought it was funny at first when it was just John's problem.
Yeah.
All right, people, we want to keep John with us.
Yeah. Let Bert start stirring that pot, Brian. You see what happens, right?
That's awesome.
That's what I do.
Oh, she left. Come on. Is Karen coming over for it? Yes.
Oh, hell
Karen,
yeah.
are you coming over?
Yeah,
Wouldn't miss
she
it.
is.
Of course I am.
Wow.
We're flying her and Mister are coming to town.
Yeah.
You're
That's
coming
the
over.
downside. Mister has to
Absolutely.
come. Yeah.
This will be an international ride, guys. Anybody from anywhere, come on.
It's a great way to see the country.
That's right.
Except the military biker. He's not welcome.
Anybody but the military biker. I got you.
He's welcome.
He's British. He won't want us to break that record.
Amanda, where will the first card be pulled? I'm going to guess probably at the very first start. That would make the most sense, to kind of pull that card, get the start, and then we'll decide from there. But then
Again, things can change.
right. Then everybody is here, pulls their card, and hopefully we'll have a way to where we can keep track of the cards you pull, so you don't have to try to keep a piece of paper for 7 days. I don't know what that looks like yet, but somehow, whether we can do it on a computer, spreadsheet, or something, and we pull your card, we put you in the system, then you don't have to try to figure out, well, what the hell did I do with that card? Oh, it got wet in the rain. I mean, Lord knows.
Good
Sorry.
questions, Steve.
Sorry.
If you have any ideas, suggestions, let us
Sorry.
know. Support bikers. And Dan's doing.
Dan, what's up, Dan?
Do I need to bring a mark deck?
I'm marking it. All right, so we know who the gambler in the group is.
He's there for the game.
So we will. The plan right now is to have a lead car and a chase vehicle. I don't know what that looks like yet. The lead car would get to the next location and set up anything we need set up. Chase vehicle would follow probably a certain amount of riders. I don't know that we could follow all hundreds, but there'll be a core group that will have to get to each place and set up everything. So, but what we're hoping, like I said, these are just initial thoughts. Once we figure out the route, then when in each state, if we can find like a motorcycle shop or a tow company that's available for anybody that needs them, then we will be able to give you that info along the ride. So we don't want to leave anybody stranded. We don't leave anybody behind, but with hundreds of people, that could be impossible. So we will do our best to help. But, you know, think of this as you're taking a trip to Sturgis and it's you and your buddies. Because we don't have the capacity to take responsibility for any of that. John will stop and fix everything for you.
Yeah, good luck.
I didn't even think about that. We could like pack up all John's stuff in the trailer and take it with us.
Maxwell's mobile.
That's why we brought John along.
Maxwell's Mobile Motors.
Yes, I like it.
There you go, Karen.
I'm the military biker. If Karen's coming, you're a mandatory show.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What else, guys? Anything else that you guys want to cover? Throw out there. You're our team. Anything you want to tell people? How they can help you? Anything like that?
I mean, this type of run you're mentioning, you know, finding mechanic shops and what have you along the way. I mean, that's what supportbikers.com was kind of built for. So it'd be probably a good prudent point to get places along the route hooked up with supportbikers.com if they haven't already. You know.
Yes, you're exactly right. We would love to get them on, and then of course, like I said, what we want is a reference point so that we can tell everybody, look, if you're in this area, they already know we're coming through. So this would be a potential help point for you. Because like I said, I don't want to leave anybody behind, but it'd just be impossible for us to try to manage anything like that. So
thank you, George. Support Bikers.
Yes.
You're not on support. If you're watching this and you're not on supportbikers.com, pin yourself on the map, everybody. I know the Omri ones, they got on this morning.
Yep. Matt said Blacktop Devil knows my luck on the runs.
Yeah, he was broke down in Antlers, Arkansas, or Oklahoma. When we were further up. Met him there.
The one and only time we broke down going cross country was her Honda broke down in Arkansas on the ferry going from Arkansas to Missouri. So for 3 hours, we rode the ferry waiting for a trailer to come pick her Honda up.
Yep.
3 hours.
Notice he kept saying Honda. The Harley was fine.
So as Tim said, how about one of the chase cars pulls an empty trailer? We're working on that. If we can get a sponsor of a trailer truck, something like that.
Tim, do you know of anybody?
Ideally that would be awesome. The hard part's going to be picking up everybody because there's going to be stragglers, kind of, imagine a playground full of kids and they're all going every which way. So we can just say we're going down this route and you're either there or you're not.
But making connections, like George said, finding somebody, putting them on supportbikers.com, everybody knows about them. If wherever they're at, they can find them easily and have them help out.
Including tow places, tow trucks.
Yep.
Yes.
They can do shops. Yeah.
So here you go. Worthy Harley Davidson would be a great stop. Very supportive dealer. I don't know where that's at. Anybody? Worth Harley Davidson?
Fort Worth in Texas.
Is it? So there's a possibility. I know we met the Fairlesses from Strokers a couple years ago. So if we're in that area, I thought I might reach out to them. They have a huge complex, which would be really cool for us to go to.
But Worth Harley Davidson. All right, Steve, Bates, Brian, are you making your notes? Bert, making your notes? My Google Doc I got back there for all you.
Worth Harley is in Kansas City, Missouri.
Kansas City. Okay.
Kansas City. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Thanks, George.
Quick on the
Hey, just real quick, I wanted to, if you've never been to Sturgis and you're planning on doing this ride already, like get your lodging in Sturgis. Earlier the
ASAP.
Now.
Now. Yeah. Now.
I was looking yesterday.
Yeah, good point. If you're wanting to join us, be sure to get that booked ASAP.
Even if you're not joining us and you're going to Sturgis, you should probably start getting
And to echo what Brian said, if you got a group of people possibly that's going to do this trip, I mean, we got a VRBO last year. It's not a bad option for Sturgis, and you can get a house so you can even put your friends on the floor in the loft.
I mean, that's
right. Yes, you
Have
can.
them knock on the door.
If
And
they can get in the door, yeah.
That's what I was looking at when I was looking yesterday was a house because of course we'll have mom and dad, Angie and myself, probably Karen and the Mister. So there'll be at least 6 of us. And I don't know whether you guys saw the video, but my youngest daughter is getting her license, so she's going through daddy training for the next 8 months. She wants to make this ride, so I will wear her ass out.
There you go.
We used Black Hills Adventure Lodging last year, and they were awesome to work with. So if anybody's looking for a house to rent, Black Hills Adventure Lodging, they have a website. Check them out.
Black Hills Adventure Lodging, writing down now.
They have some,
Nobody else
really
write
nice
it
houses.
down. We're gonna write it down. Nobody else like.
They're filled up.
oh yeah. They're all filled out.
I just got the last place, guys.
Thank you, son. Mom and Dad appreciate that.
All right. Pikes Peak. Hog does a 10,000 pass run in a day. Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
I'm so glad all this is like recorded. I can go back in the comments. and look through.
So
Awesome. Thank you, both.
as we said, guys, that's exactly it. Everybody's basically going to be on their own. We will have the destination set, the route we're taking, but I mean, it's a poker run. So
For those who came in late, what is the big announcement? Okay, what are we doing, guys? 3, 2, 1.
World record
Poker
run. Well, that one was close, guys. That was close.
That's good. You guys are getting better. Y'all, a couple more times, we'll be on it.
All right, Stephen. So we are going to set the world record for the world's longest poker run from Florida to Sturgis in 2021, from July 30th to August the 6th. What are you doing?
I'm putting in the website.
Okay. You guys can go to worldrecordpokerrun.com. It'll take you to Support Bikers page, all about the poker run. We literally just put it up today. We also have a Facebook event. You can go on there, follow along, tell people you're going, share it with all your friends. Whether you're going or not, share it with every biker you know, because the more bikers, the merrier, right?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, let's see. Just want to make sure everyone knows if anyone is riding down to the start point or to Maxwell's and you pass through Elizabethtown, Kentucky, you've got a free room if you need it. All right, guys, everybody stop at Toby's house.
Thanks, Toby.
Thanks,
there.
Toby.
That is so dangerous.
Does that include breakfast?
John's cooking breakfast. Pancakes, apparently.
Does John wear a beard net when he cooks his pancakes?
Do you?
But I only cook for me.
All right. What did you do? It did not take your event.
An error occurred. Another technology.
You stop touching computers.
Oh gosh. Sorry.
World record poker run. Yes. Almost there. Let's see. Bikers supporting bikers. That's what we do. That's it, guys. Like I said, we just created this as a fun event. We could raise some money for a good cause and have a good time going to Sturgis. So that's the whole point behind this. That's why all of these people that you see besides us have volunteered their time and energy to help us get this up and going. So they're the real heroes in this. If you guys want to thank anybody, thank those guys right there.
We got a lot of work to do.
We do have a lot of work to do. We have worked since we got up this morning, trying to get the website finished up and all of that. These things don't just throw themselves. I promise you. So it is a lot of work, but it'll be worth it to see it all in the end. Oh,
Amen.
John, do you work on Gold Wings, buddy? Absolutely not.
No, I don't. I don't. I barely have time to work on the Harleys that I'm supposed to work on. So
I can't help but laugh at that.
We know what you're working on.
Gold Wings didn't need to be worked on.
All right. Well, I don't know what else to cover. Anybody got anything else they want to add? Anything else to cover?
I can't seem to make it go on the.
Are you having issues?
I'm having issues.
Oh, is there going to be a meet and greet in Sturgis? I don't know for sure, but I would think so. I would think there'll be like an ending when they give us the world record. I imagine there'll be some kind of event for that. Don't know where yet. Got a few ideas, but I would imagine that would probably be a meet and greet at that point. Depending on time, lots of variables at this point. Depends on whether we run into hail on the way there. I mean, this is Sturgis.
Yeah.
Toby's never seen anyone shake their head as fast as when John said no to Gold Wings. Oh, that's great. Now I'm going to run an ad on Facebook. Gold Wing Repair.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and tell them I make pancakes too. They'll be extra disappointed when they get here.
Pancakes.
Guys, this is going to be a trip you do not want to miss. We've got Don working on Gold Wings, making pancakes every day. I don't know how you beat this.
Yeah.
But I want waffles.
All right. Looks like Baggers and Brews answered that one.
Yay! It posted in the comments finally.
Yay!
It's there. Yep.
All
I
right.
see it.
I mean, heck, I gave myself 2 weeks, right, guys, to get all this up.
It's our last meeting, and she's been going at it like daily. All right. Anything else, guys, you want to add before we shut this down?
Yeah, we got to get busy.
Yeah.
We keep hearing that. Damn it. We
Let's do it.
All right. Anybody else? Anything? Oh, Jack, we got somebody that just joined. All right, guys. 3, 2, 1. World record. Oh, that was just horrible. All right, Jack. So we're going to set the world record for the world's longest poker run. We're starting in Florida on July 30th, and we're ending in Sturgis on August 6th. I've said that a lot tonight. Anyway, what is the website? It is worldrecordpokerrun.com. We made that pretty easy.
Please tell everybody you know.
Hi, Nancy.
Hello.
Military biker. You need someone to drink beer and point.
That
Yep.
job's taken.
That's what you're coming for, right?
That job's taken.
That job's taken, buddy. Back off.
Oh, we got another. Is anyone recording this? Between the chance and John's reactions, priceless. Yeah, it is on YouTube and it is also on Facebook forever.
Yeah. Can we please cut all of the chants together, just over and over?
There's this thing on Instagram called Reels.
I might be able to do that.
You know, all the meetings we had, we could have practiced that chant, guys.
I'm seeing a TikTok in our future.
Right. Practice makes perfect.
That's right. That's right. All right, guys. Well, if that is all we have, it has been an hour and 20 minutes. We really appreciate everybody on the panel for spending your evening with us. I know it's a Saturday evening. We really appreciate all of your help and volunteering to help us with this. It's a lot. I know I just called you. Most of you have never met me and asked a lot of you. And every one of you said absolutely. So we really appreciate that from the bottom of our hearts. I don't know what else to say on that. Everybody that watched tonight, thank you so much for watching. Please tell everybody about this, whether you can go or you can't go. Maybe they can go. We would love to make this like the event of a lifetime that nobody will ever forget. And it would be awesome if we could raise a ton of money to help someone in the biker community, or I would love the charity to be biker related. I don't, like I said, we haven't picked one, but I think that would be really cool. Bikers supporting bikers is what we're all about. Otherwise, thank you so much. Happy New Year. And we'll see you later.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year's.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
Bye, guys. Love y'all.
If you guys want to stay on, you can, and we'll end the broadcast.